Real Madrid is set to kick off their FIFA Club World Cup campaign in 3 days' time against Saudi Arabian giants Al Hilal. Going into the match, this will be Xabi Alonso's debut, and there has been much speculation about what kind of team he will deploy and what kind of tactics he will run. The general consensus is that he will most likely deploy a 4-3-3 formation with a slight possibility that it might be a 4-4-2. Looking at the lineup, in goal, we have no one else but Courtois. Courtois is and will continue being our starting goalkeeper. Unfortunately, Andre Lunin has not been able to push for that starting position, and he really hasn't been giving a challenge to Courtois. Going into the right back position, we see a new face, Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of the new players that we signed this summer. He'll be providing that much needed attacking output playing down that right hand side. In the left back position, due to Mendy's injury, we will be playing Fran Garcia. And now the center back positions, we will have Dean and Raul Asensio. It has been heavily rumored that Dean will be Xabi Alonso's starting center back. We saw what he could do in the Nations League. This center back is definitely one of a kind. He is probably one of the best young players in the world right now, and it is only fair that he gets the game time he needs. And as far as Raul Asensio, there's not much to be said. We already know what kind of player he is. He will always put in a shift, and I'm really excited to see that center back pairing. That could be our center back pairing for years to come. Going into the midfield, we see Tchouaméni playing in that CDM role, with Valverde and Bellingham joining him on either sides. We will see Jude Bellingham play in that more central midfield role instead of farther up the pitch, kind of that center attacking mid, center forward role. As far as Fede Valverde, he is just an all-round player. He will play the whole pitch. He is a box-to-box. Really, no complaints. Nothing really that he needs to prove. Now, as far as Tchouaméni last season, he gave us more doubts than reassurances. That's for sure. He is one of the players that I am uncertain about. I definitely want to see what Xabi Alonso can get out of him, because I know there is a good player in there. He just needs to find that consistency. Going on to the attackers, there is one player who might surprise you, but I'll leave that one for last. In the left wing position, we have Vinny Jr., of course, the best left winger in the club, and the striker position is none other than himself, Kylian Mbappe. If we are to score any goals or do any damage to Al Hilal, it is most likely going to involve these two players. Going forward, these two are our most dangerous players. However, one of the big problems last season was getting those two to be on the same wavelength. If Xabi Alonso can get them to play with each other, then we will see a Real Madrid who will be absolutely deadly in front of goal. I know it's a tough task, but getting two of the world's best players to play together, if anyone can do it, I believe in Xabi. Now for that right wing position, I believe Arda Güler will be playing there. This is partly due to Rodrigo's uncertainty. It has been rumored a lot this past few weeks that Rodrigo is unhappy, and there has been talks that he wants to have a bigger impact on the team, a bigger role to play instead of that secondary player. I mean, when you think about Real Madrid, you think about Mbappe, Vini, Bellingham. You don't really think about Rodrigo. And that's really how everyone sees him. They see him as this underrated player. Who knows, maybe Rodrigo is not in his long-term plans. And we all know Xabi Alonso is a big fan of Arda Güler. It has been talked about heavily that Xabi Alonso wants to turn Arda Güler into a center mid. So Arda Güler is definitely in Xabi Alonso's plans, but we will see what he decides to go for in that right wing position. Now, looking at the Al Hilal team, we cannot go into this match underestimating them. This team is basically a team you would see in the Champions League, a European team. I mean, they have Bonu, they have Cancelo, they have Koulibaly, they have Milinkovic-Savic, Mitrovic. These are players that you would find playing in Europe's top 5 leagues. So we have to go into this match expecting them to be strong, to be like an actual European team. The substitutes in this match will play a key role. You can see Al Hilal, they have decent players, but they don't have that depth. Real Madrid, however, we have the starting 11, and we have subs to back it up. So around that 60th, 70th minute, we are going to have to put, maybe Rodrigo if he's on the bench, Luka Modric, those kinds of players who can turn it around in the last 20, 30 minutes of the match. Overall, I am very excited to see the team that Xabi Alonso puts out against Al Hilal. I know we have to start off this campaign on the right foot, and I would much rather play well and not make it as far in the competition than play terrible or not play well and make it to the final or semifinals. My score prediction for this match is 2-0 to Real Madrid, of course. I don't see this going over 3 goals. Definitely not a goal fest. But let me know, what do you guys think of this possible starting 11? Would you guys go with a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2? And let me know your score predictions. Hala Madrid!